Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud.
We have an app called Careers Cloud which you can go and download it from the Play Store. So after downloading it, you can easily log in using your Gmail ID. Once you have logged in, you will be redirected to a home page which contains 4 tabs beneath it. One is Home, the other is All Courses, next is My Courses, and the last one is a Doubt Session. So under All Courses, you can access various types of courses like Reasoning, Quant, English, and also exam specific courses can also be accessed under this All Courses. If you click this Crack Current Affairs, you will be redirected to this page. So under this, you can see various tabs that are available. So here, if you see, the current affairs will be available in English medium, this under Hindi medium, and here banking awareness, we will provide you the monthly compilation of the banking news and current affairs exam PDF, and also special current affairs, which includes mainly the budget, the union budget, the economic survey, which is very important from the exam perspective. And this is topic wise content where that topics news related to the specific topic, they will be combined together and provided to you. For example, see appointments. All the appointments in that particular month will be combined together in a specific place. And similarly, in case of banking, economic news, so all will be combined together. So this will be easy for you to relate to each other news. Next, you can access the daily current affairs on a daily basis, weekly basis, and also on a monthly basis. So after reading the weekly or the daily news, you can also attend our quiz in order to strengthen your knowledge. Under the monthly current affairs, if you see, there are 2 types of PDF that are available. One is the pocket PDF, the other one is the normal PDF. This pocket PDF will give you a brief content of our current affairs, and this will provide you a detailed analysis of the current affairs. So it is always preferable to read this detailed analysis and then have a go through of this pocket PDF. Next is that we also provide you the PIB news apart from the current affairs. So you can go and access our PIB news on a daily basis from this part. And as I mentioned, this special CA covers very special topics like budgets and economic survey. After reading the content provided in this PDF, you can go and attend the quiz given below. And next is the exam perspective PDF. So if you see IBPS PO mains, IBPS RRB clerk, SBI clerk, so these are all exam perspective PDF. So if you go and check, these PDF will contain around 5 to 6 months of the current affairs, which has high chances of high chances of being asked in this SBI clerk mains exam. So it is very useful to go and read this PDF from an exam perspective point. Today we will be covering September 2nd week banking and finance awareness news. Moving to the first news. The first news is about the UPI transaction limit that has been enhanced by the National Payment Corporation of India. So if you see the per transaction limit and overall cumulative transaction limit, it means that per transaction means at one point, okay, if you are sending 100 rupees now, it is one transaction, right? So in that particular transaction, how much amount, maximum amount that you can send for this purpose. Cumulative means throughout the entire day, how much money you can send for that purpose. Okay, that has been changed. So let us look into it one by one. First is the capital market and insurance. So here, if you see, for the capital market and insurance, previously the per transaction limit was 2 lakhs. Now it has been enhanced to 5 lakhs, and the overall cumulative transaction. Okay, the cumulative transaction, it is enhanced to 10 lakhs. So throughout the day, if you see, maximum for the insurance purpose, you can send rupees 10 lakhs. Next is travel and government e-marketplaces. So here, if you see, under the government e-marketplaces, there is something called as earnest money deposit. Okay, so that if you see, that has enhanced from 1 lakh to 5 lakhs. This is per transaction limit, and cumulative transaction limit is 10 lakhs. See, if there is any person who wants to buy the government contract, okay, get into the government contracts, because he is issuing some tables. Okay, he wants to issue to the government business, and there's a contract, right? Government will issue the contract. So before issuing the contract, he has to deposit certain money with the government. That is called as the earnest money deposit. So when the private parties are involved in the tender process or the bidding process, that time they have to deposit certain money with the government, and that is called as the earnest money deposit. And through UPI, if you see, the maximum amount that you can deposit per transaction is 5 lakhs, and per day, for one day, if you see, you can deposit maximum 10 lakhs under this earnest deposit money. Okay. Next is the collections. So through the UPI transaction, how much can you do collections? That is for loan repayment, yeah, also for the business to business collections. Okay, because suppose if the retailer wants to pay to the supplier, that is a collection, right? So how much can he do? So previously it was only 2 lakhs. Now it is enhanced to 5 lakhs per transaction and 10 lakhs over for the entire day. Next is credit card payments. So here per transaction limit is 5 lakhs and overall transaction limit for the day is 6 lakhs. Followed by next is Forex retail via the BBPC, that is Bharat Bill Payment System. So if you see under the Bharat Bill Payment System, there is an option called Forex retail. So if you want, you can purchase the foreign currencies, and also if you already have a Forex card, you can load it further. If you want to load certain money into your Forex card, that can also be done via this Forex retail. Okay. So that limit, if you see, it is 5 lakhs for both per transaction and also for the cumulative transaction. Next is digital account opening for TD. TD is nothing but term deposit. Okay. So if you see, there are certain small finance bank and various other banks also will let you open the fixed deposit. Even if you do not have a savings bank account, you can open a fixed deposit digitally also. I think even Equitas Bank provides that. So you can open a fixed deposit account even if you don't have a savings account, and that too without visiting the bank. So through the digital mode. So if you intend to open such account, you can do a maximum UPI transaction of 5 lakhs rupees. Okay, this is both per transaction and cumulative transaction limit. Next is jewelry and digital account opening. So if you want to go to a jewelry shop, you want to buy some gold. Okay, you want to pay the price using your UPI. So how much can you do? Maximum of 2 lakhs is allowed. Okay, so jewelry, if you're buying a jewelry using UPI, the maximum amount you can do is 2 lakhs. And this digital account opening, this is for savings. Okay, for the fixed deposit, you can do maximum of 5 lakhs. But if it is a normal savings account, then the maximum that you can do is 2 lakhs. Okay, so these are the various enhanced UPI transaction limit. Please remember, okay, the per transaction limit and cumulative. For few types, if you see, both the per and the cumulative are the same, it is easier for you to remember. Okay, just read it once or twice, you can easily remember it. Next is about a report that has been released by the Microfinance Industry Network. Okay, so here if you see, this is a report related to the microfinance institution. Okay, what is the asset management under it? That is how much loan they have provided. So what is this microfinance institution? It is an institution that provides small loans to low income individuals and to small business for whom reaching the traditional banking system is a hindrance to them. Okay, reaching the traditional banking is a little difficult for them. For them, they serve. Okay. Now, if you see the asset under management as of June 2025, it is 1,34,000 crore. But this is lesser compared to the previous year. How much percent lesser? It is 16.4% lesser compared to the previous year, that is June 2024. Okay, remember the asset under management as of June 2025, it is 1,34,000 crore. For this particular quarter, if you see, that is Q1 financial 26, the total amount disbursed was 22,000 crore, which is 23% lesser compared to the previous quarter. Okay, both for 1 year, if you compare also, that is also lesser. Quarter wise, if you compare also, it is lesser. Quarter wise is even more lesser compared to the 1 year. Okay. Now, if you see the top 3 states in terms of portfolio outstanding, okay, which states has the highest portfolio outstanding under the microfinance institution category? First is the Bihar with 54,000 crore, followed by Tamil Nadu with 43,000 crore, followed by Uttar Pradesh with 39,000 crore. Okay, these are the top 3 states. Please remember the top 3 states. You don't have to remember the outstanding amount, but you have to remember the top 3 states. Okay, Bihar, Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh. The MD and CEO of Microfinance Industry Network is Dr. Alok Mishra. Okay, he is the MD and CEO of MFIN. Next is about the delisting rules. Okay, so SEBI has notified certain delisting rules. This is for the public sector units whose government stake is more than 90%. Okay, out of the total shareholding capacity, if you see, the government itself holds 90%. The remaining 10% are only held by the public. For those kind of public sector units, there are certain delisting rules that have been relaxed. What does delisting rules means? Listing means what? Listing means that particular share is being listed on the stock exchange. Okay, so what the rules that the company should follow if they want to be listed in the stock exchange. Similarly, delisting is just the opposite. Okay, that is they want to remove themselves from the stock exchange. They do not want to be listed in the stock exchange. That is what is called as the delisting. Okay, now let us look into what are the relaxations that have been made. So, the SEBI has told that the company can delist at a fixed price at least above 15% above the floor price. Okay, that is the price that has to be delisted. Okay, delisting means what? Whoever is owning the share, okay, they will return the share to the company and the company has to pay the money to the shareholder, right? Because he has surrendered his share. So, what is the money that he has to pay the shareholder? That, if you see, it can be delisted at fixed price, but it should be at least 15% above the floor price. If the floor price is 100 rupees, then the fixed price or the delisting price should be minimum 115 rupees. Okay, but what is this floor price? How is this floor price calculated? Okay, the floor price is highest among the following three. That is the overall 52-week up to the reference date. Suppose they have decided to do the delisting today. Okay, they have taken the reference date as say 30th of August as the reference date. So, from that past 52 weeks, okay, that is 1 year. In that 1 year, what has been the average price? Next is the maximum price paid over the 26 weeks before the reference date. The 30th August is the reference date. So, in the last 26 weeks, that is the 26 weeks before 30th August, what was the price? Highest price, okay, the maximum price paid. And next, third one is price from a joint valuation report submitted by two independent registered valuers, okay. Joint valuation report will be submitted by two independent registered valuers. They will tell that, okay, this can be delisted at this price, okay. So, here the highest will be taken. Say, suppose this is being telling that 50, here they are telling 60 and here they are telling 90. Then this price will be taken as the floor price, okay. And what will be the fixed price? Floor price into 1.15. Okay, 15% above this 90 rupees should be the delisting price. Minimum, this is minimum. If they want, they can delist at a higher price also, but the minimum is that 15%. Okay, this is how the floor price is calculated. Now, next is the settlement window. What is the settlement window? The company has announced that we are going to be delisting ourselves from the stock exchange. So, all the shareholders who are holding the share, they have to go and submit the share, right? Only then they will get the money. But what happens is that some person would forget to submit the share. Some person may not follow the news. They would have forgotten. Okay. So, generally, if you see here, the SEBI provides a 1-year window to people to come and submit their shares, whatever they hold. Okay. After 1 year happens, the window closes. So, what now the SEBI has told the company that has delisted itself? Okay, people have not submitted the money, still you owe the money to the people. Okay, people have forgotten to submit the money within that 1 year, but still you owe that money to the people. What you have to do is that you have to place that amount, okay, that the money that you owe them, you have to place it in a special account. For how many years? For 7 years you have to hold that account. Okay, within this 7 years period, the people can come and claim it. Suppose after 2 years they come to know, oh, this got delisted, I have the shares. Now I can go, okay, I'll go to the SEBI, I'll go and get the money. SEBI, the company will give the amount from this special account to the shareholder. Okay, so 7 years the money will be held in this special account. Okay, this is what is called the settlement window. Next is SEBI has revised the InvIT. Okay, Infrastructure Investment Trust norms. The minimum investment is slashed to 25 lakhs. What was the previous minimum investment? The previous minimum investment was either 1 crore or sometimes depending upon the asset, it can be even 25 crores. Okay, this was the previous minimum investment. Now it has been reduced to 25 lakhs. Next is a new account that has been launched by the Bank of Baroda. It is called the Baroda NRI savings account. Okay, this is for the NRI people. It is a non-resident external. So here if you see, generally if a person wants to open an NRI account, he has to go abroad. Okay, he has to submit the proof that he is living there. Okay, and also the passport with the immigration stamp that he has gone there, he has immigrated there. That, and then only this account can be opened. But now to make it even more easier, the thing is, even when the person is residing in India itself, before departure, that person can open an NRI account. But it will be opened in the form of an inoperative mode. Okay, it will be opened in the inoperative mode and then it will become fully operational when that person submits the overseas address proof. He is residing outside, that address will be there, right? So that address proof has to be submitted, and also the passport with the immigration stamp, that is he has moved here, that stamp will be there, right? So these two things has to be submitted and only then it becomes fully operational. Okay, so this is way more easier, right? When you are present itself, you are finishing the problem. Because when you go there, you have to post it or you have to send the documents. There might be some confusion also there. But here in person, you go to the bank, you open it. It is even more convenient and easier for that. For that purpose, this Bob Aspire NRI new type of product was launched by the Bank of Baroda. Now, if you see the quarterly average balance to be maintained by these account holders is 10,000 rupees. Okay, the quarterly average balance is 10,000 rupees. The next news is Jyotir Aditya. He heads the communication ministry and also the development of northeastern region. Okay, these two ministry are headed by Jyotir Aditya M. Scindia. So he has launched the UPI-UPU integration project. UPI, you know, Unified Payment Interface. But what is this UPU? UPU is Universal Postal Unit. Universal Postal Unit. It is nothing but a network which connects the postal services of 192 member countries. Okay, it is a network. UPU is nothing but a network that connects the postal services of 192 member countries. So if you see, even before the existence of banks, the postal services are well connected. Okay, so using this, you can send money. It is even more faster and even more cheaper also. Okay, where was this launched? This was launched in Dubai. Remember the project UPI-UPU integration project, and this UPU network connects 192 member countries. We have launched a new course called Static Banking Awareness course. Now this course will be helpful for students who are preparing for the banking exams and for the regulatory body exams. And also recently you would have seen Paytm Bank in news frequently. So when an aspirant reads this news, he would have ample number of questions like what is a payment bank, what are the norms for it, and which is the committee that has launched it. So this Static Banking Awareness course lays a foundation to the current banking and finance news. Now, you have to download our AffairsCloud to access this course. Once you have logged into our app, you can go and click this all courses icon, and then you'll be redirected to this page. In this, you have to go and click the Static Banking Awareness course, and under the details tab, you will be able to see a brief about this course. And under the part tab, it will contain all the contents, all the topics of the contents that are currently available in this course. We are working on this continuously and this will be completed within 2 months. Under the free tab, you can go and access one content, that is the origin and development content, for free. You can go and read this content and have an idea about this course. After reading this content, do attend the quiz that is also available under the same tab. Now, our team has allocated ample amount of time and resources to curate this content. We have created this content from various books and from various verified websites. Our content is better than any book that is available in the market. This is because we update this content on a dynamic basis. For example, there are currently 39 DRTs that are available in the country now. In future, if one more DRT is created or added, then it would become 40. So we would update this content on a dynamic basis. But in case of books, you have to wait for the next publication for this updated content. Nowadays, a lot of practical questions have been asked in the banking exams. For example, how many public sector banks are available on the stock exchange? Which is the payment bank that is being listed on the stock exchange? So, we try to cover as many practical questions as possible in this course. Apart from this, we also provide you a question bank that will contain around 3,000 questions and the previous year questions along with it. We also have a dedicated tab that will release the important RBI notification and the frequent news released by the RBI. You can use this code B15 to avail 15% discount. This is one of the highest discounts that we have offered until now. So do avail this code B15 while you purchase the course. The next news is SEBI has given approval to the Bandhan Asset Management Company to launch the SIF. SIF is Specialized Investment Fund. Okay. So here if you see, this will be available under the Aruda SIF platform of the Bandhan AMC. So what is this SIF? A SIF is somewhere between the mutual funds and the portfolio management services. To fill the gap between the mutual fund and the portfolio management services, SEBI has launched the SIF. So here if you see, in mutual fund, you can just buy a mutual fund unit with 100 or just 500 rupees. Okay. But under PMS, portfolio management services, you need huge amount like 30 or 50 lakhs. So for people who wants to invest somewhere in between, like people who wants to invest 10 lakhs or 12 lakhs, for them, this SIF was launched by the SEBI. Next is about the appointment. Association of Mutual Funds in India. It is an association body for the mutual funds. So here they have appointed chairman and vice chairman. So who is the new chairman of AMFI? The new chairman is Sandeep Sikka. So he is the ED and CEO of Nippon Life India Asset Management Limited. The vice chairman is Vishal Kapoor. He is the CEO of Bandhan AMC. Okay. So they are the new chairman and the vice chairman of AMFI. Next is Punjab National Bank. It has signed an MOU with whom? With the Rajasthan government. That is, it is promised to invest 21,000 crore under the Rising Rajasthan initiative. Okay. So under this initiative, the Punjab National Bank will invest 21,000 crore. Now, where will this money be put into use? This will be used to help the or support the MSMEs, to empower the women entrepreneurs, and also to advance the use of digital financial services. Okay. So this is the purpose of the money. This is where the money will be put into use. Remember, Punjab National Bank, Government of Rajasthan, and the amount involved is 21,000 crore. And here there are three reasons or three uses of this money, that is MSME, women entrepreneurs, and digital financial services. Next is International Finance Corporation. This is the one of the arm of World Bank. Okay. So it has committed to invest 498 crores. In whom? In the Greater Visakhapatnam Municipal Corporation. For what? For Madhurwada Sewage System Project. This is in Visakhapatnam. Okay, this area is in Visakhapatnam. So in this sewage project, 498 crores will be invested by the International Finance Corporation. Now, if you see, this will be useful to enhance the sanitation infrastructure, contributing to the public health and also to the urban resilience. Okay, so to order to keep the sewage system clean, okay, improve the sanitation infrastructure, this amount is invested. The total cost of the project, if you see, it is 553 crores. Okay, so 498 crores will be provided by the IFC. The remaining money, Amrut 2.0 will provide 45 crores. And the GVMC itself will provide 9.36 crores. Okay. What is Amrut 2.0? This is nothing but a centrally sponsored scheme. Okay. So here both the central and the state contribute for this project. Main aim of the project is to improve the urban infrastructure and also to improve the water supply and also manage the sewage system in the urban cities. Okay. That is the main focus of this Amrut 2.0. So this is a centrally sponsored, which means both the central and the state together will contribute to this project. Remember, the total project cost is 553 crores. IFC will provide 498 crores. Amrut 2.0 will provide 45.64 crores and GVMC will provide 9.36 crores. The next news is about the NPCI granting approval. NPCI is National Payment Corporation of India, has provided TPAP. TPAP is third party application provider. Okay, this is the full form of TPAP. TPAP approval to whom? To Viyona Fintech. Viyona Fintech, it is a digital payment platform for what? To offer UPI services in collaboration with the partner banks. See, just like how Google Pay, the Phone Pay, they don't have a bank of its own, right? So they partner with other banks to provide UPI services to various customers. Similarly, here the two payment platform under the Viyona Fintech, that is Gram Pay and the Viyona Pay, they have received the TPAP approval from the NPCI to offer the UPI services. Okay. The next news is Government of India has extended the tenure of Ajay Kumar Srivatsav. Who is Ajay Kumar Srivatsav? He is the MD and CEO of Indian Overseas Bank. Okay. So initially he was appointed in December 2022 and his tenure was supposed to end by December 31st, 2025. Now his new tenure is from 1st January 2026 till October 2027. Okay, this is his new tenure. Remember, Ajay Kumar Srivatsav, he is the MD and CEO of Indian Overseas Bank. Next is Jio Financial Services has partnered with Alliance Europe BV. This is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Allianz Group. Okay, this Allianz Group, if you see, it is a German-based company that provides insurance services and also financial services to various customers. Okay, so these two have partnered to establish what? To establish Allianz Jio Reinsurance Limited. Okay, this Allianz Jio Reinsurance Limited will be established with the stakeholdership of Jio Financial Services holding 50% partnership and the Allianz Europe will be holding 50%. Okay, now what is this reinsurance company? It provides insurance for insurance company. Okay, so basically means here the insurance company can transfer a part of the risk to another insurance company and that insurance company is called as the reinsurance, right? See, why do we actually buy insurance? Because we want to reduce loss in future if any unanticipated event happens in the future. Okay, so for that risk we protect by buying an insurance. Similarly, the insurance company also, if multiple people come and claim, they may feel a risk, right? They may not have the money, right? So that is a risk for them. Okay, when multiple people come and claim it at the same time, it is a huge risk for them, right? To reduce that risk, they insure themselves with another insurance company and that insurance company is called as a reinsurance. Okay. Next is South Indian Bank. SIB is South Indian Bank. It has launched a digital loan against mutual fund. So here against your mutual fund units, you can avail the loan digitally. Okay. So here if you see the loan to value ratio is 50% in case of equity mutual fund. That is, if the mutual fund value is, all the units together, if the mutual fund value is say suppose 10 lakhs. Okay. The maximum loan that you can get against this is 5 lakhs. That is what loan to value means. Similarly, in case of debt mutual fund. Okay, this is equity. Okay, this is equity oriented mutual fund. In case of debt mutual fund, there the risk is comparatively lesser, so the LTV is higher, that is 70%. So if the debt mutual fund it is 10 lakhs, then how much will you get? I mean, how much will the LTV be? The LTV will be maximum 7 lakhs. Okay. Remember, South Indian Bank has launched this digital loan against mutual fund. The LTV is 50% for equity mutual fund and 70% for the debt mutual fund. Next is PhonePe and SIDBI, Small Industries Development Board of India, together have launched the digital first Udyam registration through the Udyam Assist platform. Okay, this Udyam Assist platform was mainly introduced by the government for whom? For the informal MSMEs, right? There were a lot of informal, government observed that there were a lot of MSMEs that were informal in nature. Okay, so when they are informal in nature, it's very difficult for them to get a loan from the bank without any proper certification from the government. That is why this Udyam Assist platform was introduced. Now, if you see, this informal MSMEs can get the Udyam Assist certificate through the PhonePe itself. That is why the partnership has been done. Okay, through registering in the PhonePe, if they are already using PhonePe, through that also they can avail this certificate. Next is about rating. So, Fitch Rating Company, that is an America-based credit rating agency. So, it has recently raised the GDP forecast for India, that is for the financial year 26. In the previous, if you see, it had forecasted 6.5%. Now, it has increased its forecast to 6.9%. And for similarly, for financial year 27, the forecast is 6.3% and financial year 28 is 6.2%. You at least have to remember for the current year, that is financial 26 and the next year. Okay, these two for sure you have to remember. Similarly, the global forecast, if you see, calendar year 25 it is 2.4% and the calendar year 26 it is 2.3%. Okay, remember at least the calendar year 25, that is 2.4%. Next is about an appointment. SEBI has appointed InvIT Srinivasan. Okay, InvIT Srinivasan as the new chairperson of the governing board of National Stock Exchange. So, who is the new chairperson of the governing board of a National Stock Exchange? It is InvIT Srinivasan. And the MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange is Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Remember, very important, MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange is Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Next is World Bank has provided $202 billion loan for the Shore project. What is the Shore project? It is mainly to strengthen the coastal lines of the Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So here if you see, the focus is on two states, that is Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So here the strengthen the coastal line to improve the livelihood of the people who are living along the coastal line and to reduce the pollution, that is especially the plastic pollution around the coastal lines of these two states. This amount has been provided. Okay, this is the purpose of this SHORE project. And if you see, the total tenure of this loan is 23 years. And who provides this loan? We know that the World Bank provides it. But under that, if you see, the IBRD, one of the arm of World Bank, IBRD, that provides this 202 million loan whose tenure is 23 years.
Thank you for watching the session. I hope you had enjoyed it. We're also available in Telegram under the name AffairsCloud_official. We also have an Instagram handle. Thank you.